Subcommittee will come to order. First, let me welcome our witnesses here with us today. Especially, I want to recognize Representative Goodlatte. Thank you for joining us. Of Virginia, the renovation of the Richard H. Poff Federal Building in Roanoke, Virginia, is on GSA's list of Recovery Act projects, costing the taxpayer more than $50 million, not including the cost of temporary space for the tenant agencies. Last Congress, the Recovery Act provided $5.5 billion from GSA's Federal Building Fund, $4.5 billion of which was designated for converting federal buildings into high-performance green buildings, trumping job creation as a priority. Greening buildings can be good if it's cost-effective. But as Chairman Micah's sitting on our assets report pointed out, certain features like solar panel roofs typically don't see any return until well after the useful life of the roof. In fact, the GSA Inspector General has found in a number of cases payback periods well beyond reasonable return to the taxpayer. It's unclear whether this lack of reasonable return was taken into account before GSA proceeded with this project, and whether any such analysis guided GSA in which greening features made sense and which did not. In addition to the costs, this project is expected to have a detrimental impact on the operations of the tenant agencies. The Poff Federal Building houses critical federal entities, including the Department of Veterans Affairs and the U.S. courts. The renovation will likely disrupt these operations, including relocating the VA to up to 4 different locations, raising concerns among a number of members from the Virginia delegation as to how they will impact the processing of veterans' claims. And on top of these issues, the GSA-IG has raised questions as to whether GSA followed all applicable contracting laws in awarding the construction contract, further bringing into question whether the costs are justified. Last November, the GSA Inspector General issued a report on this project concluding that GSA failed to get an independent government estimate for the construction, and that by including the guaranteed maximum price in the RFP, GSA's pricing was not based on competition as required by law. Some of the questions we hope will be addressed today include, is this renovation costing the taxpayer too much money? Did GSA fully weigh the costs and benefits of the greening features and alternative housing solutions before proceeding with this project? Did GSA get the best price for this deal? What steps is GSA doing to comply with the contracting laws? How many local jobs will this project create? And what is GSA doing to minimize the impact on the building's tenants? Again, I want to thank Congressman Goodlatte for his leadership on this issue, and hope we can get the answers to these important questions. I'd now like to recognize Ranking Member Norton from the District of Columbia for 5 minutes to make any opening statements she may have.